Hey, good evening. I'm still in vacation mode, but as you know, behavior never stops. And a client came to me with this incredible story about this daily power struggle that's happening between himself and his 6-year-old son. When we put together a plan, it was really powerful, but it was a lot to remember. So we agreed that we would put it in a video and share it with you so that we could go through all those steps again and remember what they were. So here's an example of the kind of situation that we were trying to address. The dad says, "It's time to get pajamas on." The son walks into another room and starts coloring. Just completely blocks out dad's instructions. What does dad do? Well, he's trying to think of his options. So one option could be just ignore it. Maybe walk away, come back later. He's not too comfortable with that. Maybe instead he could just repeat the instruction. Maybe he could say it a few more times. Maybe he could actually put his hands on his child and bring the child to the bedroom. None of these options seem great, but when you're in the moment and you're just stuck in it, it's really hard to think of the right move. So rather than trying to give him a overcome resistance plan, which I almost never do because that's never the most loving or empowering way to solve a problem. It's usually a way to win a power struggle, which isn't necessarily the best way to build your child's independence or build the relationship with your child. So here's what we decided to do instead. Part of the overall plan that a lot of my clients go through is hashtag make it sweeter. So we work on building positive interactions with our children. So he's already agreed to start doing that. But in terms of this ignoring problem, we decided to deal with it proactively. So in the moment of connection, in one-on-one time, in their downtime, when they're actually listening to each other, what I realized was if this dad came to his son and said, "This is a problem that I have. I don't think that you're listening to me," I think his son might, this is an intelligent little guy, but not one with a lot of really powerful skills of empathy. And of course, nobody likes to be put on the defensive. So I didn't recommend that he start there. I recommend that he started with a problem that the son has identified. The son often says, "Dad, you don't listen to me. You just interrupted me. Why didn't anybody answer me?" So I thought, okay, cool. Now we've got some common ground. Let's sit down and say, you know what I'd like to work on? I'd like to work on listening to you. I hear you say that a lot. Can you show me what it would look like for me to listen to you? And actually play the game. So invite the son to demonstrate what listening looks like. Just play the game back and forth. Can you show me? Okay, then I'll do it. So play a game with your child that helps them see their own interests, help them see that you're interested in connecting with them, and that can really lay the groundwork. So as part of this conversation, or as a follow-up to this conversation, depending on what your child's level of sophistication or attention span is like, you could say, "You know what else I would really like to work on? Sometimes when I talk to you, I don't feel like you're listening. Let's play a game called Listening, Not Listening, and I'll say something, and then you do the listening, and then I'll say something and you do the not listening." Yes, that's exactly what I've been seeing. And you know how you said you were feeling sad when I wasn't listening to you? I kind of feel sad when you're not listening to me. And sometimes we can't be a very good team. So what do you think I should do when I don't feel like you're listening? Now we're talking it out. Now instead of having a power struggle, we're having a conversation and we're making a plan. So this is a child who really likes rules, routines, games. He doesn't always like rules in the moment, but he likes planning rules and making rules for other people. So can you see how this would work with him making a rule for his dad and giving his dad a suggestion? So I'm really excited to see how this is going to turn out. I hope this is helpful so that the client can follow these steps. We're going to approach it from the child's point of view and basically let them know that we're up for the challenge of listening to them. And then turn it around and say, okay, so what should I do when I don't feel like you're listening to me? How can we do this? Because I mean, this is sort of a page from Ross Greene's book, The Collaborative Problem Solving, because it's a great position to have. It's a great way to overcome really sticky, damaging power struggles if you have a child who doesn't do great problem solving in the moment. There are lots of ways to do this. If you have trouble keeping your child's attention, if your child has trouble communicating, there are some specific ways that we can adapt this plan to your family so that it can work. But thanks for joining me, even though I'm here on vacation and not looking super glamorous with a really, beautiful light and lipstick, all that. We're just, doing the family thing. But this opportunity to share came up and I thought it was fantastic. If you have any questions, if you have any specific tweaks that you want to make, like ways that your child is different, please put it in the comments. If you have, and if you think that this is something that you would like to try, please let me know. And yeah, give me a shout because this is doable. Okay. Hope you're feeling encouraged and having a really good weekend. Bye.